A very good morning. Welcome back. We are, of course, now at the FNB Stadium in the south of Johannesburg, building up to the big Soweto Derby. And who better to unpack this encounter with than two former legends of the game? I am joined now by Tebogo Moloi as well as Kila Mpela. Good morning, gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us. How? The happy people.
No, thank you.
Amakosa Chabulile.
Good morning, Vic. Thank you for having us.
It's an absolute pleasure. Well, let me start with you. Perhaps when we look at Umdlalo wa Kusasa, and I know generally we're told when there's something coming into being, such as the Soweto Derby, form goes out of the window because it's almost like a cup final. When we look at this Orlando Pirates team, you look at how they've done in front of goal. They've already scored 22 goals this season. What do you make of that attack coming up against Kaizer Chiefs' defense?
Yeah, I'm happy that you said that form is thrown out of the window. But the most important thing that I said about these generational players at Pirates, they understand that this is a generational team. And the derby also, it's about generations. And what I'm happy about that the office is doing, it's teaching these boys to understand that the derby, it has been a game of different generations and understanding what it takes to play in the derby. And for us to calculate and make analysis, how have they been doing, it doesn't matter in the derby games. But if you understand how did the derby come about and what is it that makes the derby to be a derby, then you'll get the best out of them. And that is exactly what the office has done this year. That is why Pirates is on top, because they went back to a lot of history that is there, that the different generation has set up for the team. And the boys understand that now this is our time. We're different players, we're a different bunch of generation that has to live up to the expectation of the past generations. So it's all about them taking the moment.
It's all about them taking the moment. Speaking of taking the moment, Kila, when you look at this Kaizer Chiefs team at the moment and we're coming into the Soweto Derby, who do you see those impact players being for Kaizer Chiefs tomorrow against the Buccaneers?
Yeah, look, I think Chiefs, they've been inconsistent this season. And I'm worried because they put a lot of the responsibilities on the young players, the likes of Vilakazi, the likes of Shabalala. They're the only two players I can think of. Because and Duba, who's injured, he's not playing. I don't think he's playing tomorrow. And then I think senior players need to step up. They need to step up and help these boys. We have Serino's experience with won trophies. You have Shival, he has to come into to the party and start scoring goals. My only problem with Chiefs is leadership. I don't see anyone leading these youngsters, but I think tomorrow is going to be about Vilakazi and Shabalala. Hopefully they start the game together, and then maybe they'll introduce new signings gradually. I don't know if Tariq will play or not. And yeah, hopefully Palace, their team on form. It's going to be difficult for them, but as we said, stats don't count in the derby. It's all about the moment, who wants it more, and yeah, can't wait to see the game tomorrow.
And of course, Kila just mentioning there that Wandile Duba will not be available for Amakosi tomorrow. We understand as well Ashi Dupi will also not be available. This was according to Coach Nabi from yesterday's press conference. We speak about it's about who wants it more, but who needs this win more between the two sides?
Both of them. Pirates needs to win to be on par with Sundowns. They can't leave that gap to become more than 7 points or 8 points. They really need to step up. And like I said earlier on that, the ingredients of the derby also plays an important role. How has the derby been played in the past? Why do a lot of people want it to change? Are we giving our boys the understanding of where, why, when to do certain things? The derby has always been an entertaining game. And now we have the country now talking about our style of football as showboating. But is it showboating or is it our style? Do we know when and where to use it? I mean, in 1987, when I played the derby, I came with a show me your number. But is Relay doing it right? Yes, he has improved the show me your number. I would do it, you'd show me your number, and I'd still be at the same spot. Relay does it, goes past, he gets,
going forward.
yes, he gets goals. Now, like I say, we want that entertainment, but do they know when, why, where to do it? Let's stop discouraging our players, because at the end of the day, we, the same people that watch the derby, we would always say it was boring, it was dull, it was a dull 0-0, or is it going to be a draw again? But the ingredients of the derby, the generations that played the derby before, are we giving this current generation to understand what the derby is all about? So the 3 points tomorrow, both teams really need them.
A quick one from you, Katlego, before we close off. Where will this game be won and lost tomorrow?
I think in the middle field, where I think Pirates is strong. And then I think Chiefs, if they can try to get something from set pieces and try to stay in the game. And also, I think on the sides, on the wingers, I don't think Gross is been consistent this season. So the right side of Pirates will be, I think they'll target the left side of Kaizer Chiefs. Hopefully they win, man. Hopefully Chiefs they win, because I've played for them. But it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult.
He says it's going to be difficult. Quick one. I just want the name of the team. You tell me the team or you say draw. Who's winning?
Chiefs.
Chiefs is winning? Oh.
It's obvious. The team that is on form, it's obvious.
All right, both gentlemen here saying one of the two teams will win. Katlego Mpela saying it will be Chiefs. Tebogo Moloi is saying it will be the Buccaneers. And that's certainly what we're hoping for, that there will be a winner and we will not see a goalless draw or a share of the spoils. One of these Soweto Giants really needs to walk away with the 3 points and the bragging rights. That's where we leave it for now in terms of your sport news right here on Morning Live. In the next hour, we will be speaking to the CEO of Stadium Management, Bertie Grobler, just throwing forward in terms of the logistics and how things will be looking tomorrow from a logistical point of view. Do stay tuned to Morning Live.